Hello everyone and welcome to another lesson. In this lesson, we're going to learn 3 more alphabet letters in Persian. Let's get started. So, in this lesson, we're going to learn 3 more alphabet letters in Farsi or Persian. And first, I'm going to explain the sound and which version is used in which position of the word. And then I will show it to you how to write them. So, first, let's take a look at the letters. So, we have O, 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 S, S, and Sh, Sh, Sh. All right, so first, let's take a look at the 2 formats of O letter. So we have this format, which is usually written at the beginning of the sentence, okay? And this version, which can come at the beginning or in the middle. But the thing is that with this version, with this format of O, this is usually accompanied with another letter. So it usually sits above another letter. So it's not separate. This O usually helps us to pronounce difficult words. As I'm going to show it to you in many words, especially if you're at the beginning of your journey learning the Persian language, some words are difficult for you. You're not sure that if you have to say a, o, e. So you're not sure how to pronounce the words, and the sounds like o, a, e, it helps us to know how to pronounce certain consonants. So if you see this version is usually sits above another letter, okay, to help us pronounce the word correctly. And as you go further in your journey, you're going to notice that advanced students, they don't usually write this one because they've seen the word and they do not need a guide to tell us how to pronounce the certain word. But we have 2 formats for O. Okay, I'm going to show it to you in the words, so don't worry. So next one is S. So we have 2 formats for this. This format usually comes at the beginning of this word or in the middle, and it needs to get connected to another letter. This one, it comes at the end of the word. It can come separately or it can get connected to another letter, but it's usually written separately, okay? Then we have sh here, okay? Again, this one comes at the beginning or in the middle, and this one is usually seen at the end of the word, okay? And it can come separately or it sometimes gets connected to another letter, but we never use this version or this version at the beginning of the word, okay? So be careful with these. Let's take a look at these sounds, these alphabets in a word, in real world. Okay, so we have ordak, ordak. So is this first version, right? This first format, which comes at the beginning of the words. So ordak. You can see it does not get connected to another letter. It doesn't need it. Ordak, otag. Okay, at the beginning of words. Utu, urupa. At the beginning, okay? And it does not get connected to another letter. We do not use this format for the end of the words. Be careful. Now, let's take a look at this format, this version. Okay, so as I said, this one, does not come independently. It always comes and sits above another letter to help us to pronounce consonants. So a lot of consonants, okay, in Persian we have to get help to see how to say them. For example, this one, okay, it's gol. Gol. So O, okay, sits above G. If the goal, if I didn't know, okay, what's the word for flower, and if the O wasn't here as a beginner, okay, or intermediate student, I would have a problem. Is it gol or gel or gul? How to pronounce it? So O here comes and sits above, okay, over the G and help me pronounce it. So if I say gel, it means something else, okay? It means mud. However, if I say gol, it's the opposite of the mud in English, right? It means flower. So O sits above, okay, a lot of consonants, a lot of letters to help us pronounce the word. We know what's going on. So O, it's always above the line, okay, and above another letter. Gol, okay, or rose, rose, rose. It helps me to pronounce this word. Another one, goat, boz, O. If O wasn't here, I would have a problem. Is it biz, biz, baz? No, it's boz. It helps me pronounce it. Okay. Urupa. Okay, this one is the first format. Okay, sorry about that. It's the first format, as I showed to you, right? And the last one is shotor. Again, it sits above the letters, okay, and helps me pronounce it. Shotor. See? Easy. Now, let's take a look at S sound. It has two formats. This one can come at the beginning of this word or in the middle. This one always comes at the end of the word, and it can get connected to another letter, or sometimes it doesn't. So here, sar. See? It's at the beginning of the word, connected to another letter. Sabz, green. Sabz, sabz. In the middle, dastmal, dastmal. It is connected to t sound. Okay? Miswak in the middle. Police is this version. At the end, it is connected to another letter. Sur, sore. Okay, we have two se. First one is in the beginning, for the beginning. And this one is in the middle. And you can see O sits above these two ses to help me. Pesar in the middle. Kelas. Okay, this version at the end of the word, and it is not connected to another letter. Okay, now let's take a look at sh sound. We have two versions. It's almost the same rules for se. This one always comes at the beginning or in the middle of the sentence. This one always comes at the end. It can get connected to another letter, but most of the times it is written separately. So we have shab. Okay, shab at the beginning. Shir at the beginning. Machine in the middle. It is connected to another letter. Keshti. It is in the middle, connected to two letters. Rish. Rish. Beard. Okay, so it's at the end, and it is connected to the previous letter. And then we have qashuk. Qashuk in the middle. Nakhshe in the middle. Tarash. Okay, at the end, and it is not connected to another letter. Okay guys, so in this part of the video we're gonna take a look at how we're gonna write these bad boys, these letters. I'm gonna show it to you with the, my hands motion, and hopefully this will help you understand how to write these letters. Okay, are you ready? Let's get started. It starts with the straight line top to bottom. So okay, the arrow is showing how to move your pen. So straight line, okay, then you have this kind of a hair put on top of this line. I'm gonna show it to you how to write this, okay. I'm gonna do it in a big way so you can see it quite clearly. It's a circle, okay, and you give it a tail. Circle, give it a tail. Circle, circle, okay, doing it slower, tail. Circle, goes around, and I'm gonna give it a tail. Goes around, tail. Goes around, tail. Goes around the tail. I'm going to show it to you here again. So circle, a tail. Circle, a tail. Circle, a tail. Circle, a tail. Of course, it's not this big. Okay, I'm just doing it so you can see it clearly. Good news is if you can learn this, okay, this also looks like another letter. So if you master this, you're gonna be good for another letter too. So circle, tail, circle, tail. Now I'm gonna fully write down the first shape of O, which usually comes at the beginning of the words. Okay? Straight line. And this beautiful symbol. Straight line. Give it a hair or a kind of a strange hat. Okay, the first form. Straight line. Put the hat on it. It's a little bit weird hat. Okay, one more time here so you can see it clearly. It's not that big, okay? So, O. All right. Now, let's take a look at the second form. Second form, it always stays above the line. Okay, it always stays above the line, and usually it comes with, another letters, helps us to read consonants. Okay, and it's just this. This is the second form. See? Okay. For example, it says like shotor, camel, shotor. Okay, we also have it here. See, it sits above the line, okay, and it helps us to, pronounce the consonants. Shotor, shotor. This is the second form. Okay, now let's move on to the S. Okay, now let's talk about S. First, we're gonna take a look at the first format. Okay, the first form. It has almost, okay, three. What can I say? 3 teeth, or I don't know. You can say it looks like a chair. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Always have this part, okay? We usually connect this with another letter. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to show it to you from the top. Look at my hands. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. One more time. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. A little bit bigger, slower. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Slower. 1, 2, 3. Okay, second form looks like this. 1, 2, 3. It goes down. Okay, instead of continuing on the line, it goes under. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Stop here. Okay. 1, 2, 3. If it comes a little bit above the line, that's okay. Okay, but just don't do this. Okay, that doesn't make sense. Just 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Bigger so you can see it. 1, 2, 3. So, sh looks like s, okay, but it has a little bit of more. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, okay, it looks like s. You put 3 dots above and it becomes sh. So 1, 2, 3. Don't forget the dots. 1, 2, 3 dots or points. This is sh. This is s. S. Sh. S. S. 1, 2, 3 dots. Of course, I should have put it here. Okay, it doesn't have it. All right. Well, omit this one. I'm gonna try again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Easy. One more time. 1, 2, 3. The dots. So last one, big, slower. 1, 2, 3. 3 dots. Easy, right? Quite easy. With practice, you're gonna get it. Don't worry. Now let's take a look at the second format. It looks like s, but it has dots. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Sh. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Easy? Big. 1, 2, 3. 3 dots. 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 See? Easy. I'm gonna put some exercises at the end of the video. I'm gonna take a picture from my book so you can practice more. Make sure to write them down. With practice, you're gonna get used to them. Thank you very much for watching today's lesson. If you have any more questions, please leave them in comment section. And if you think these videos are helpful, please consider subscribing to this channel and hit the like button. See you in the next one. Bye!